The purpose of life has been a topic debated for many generations. Many philosophers have spent their entire lives trying to figure out what their purpose was and what the meaning of life truly is. Of course, you can say the simple answer is God. Yes, while many people find their purpose in life by sharing the gospel, quite a lot of young men and women don't know what they wish to accomplish with their short lives. Icon of Strength by J.C. Henry juggles the broad topic of purpose and seems to hone it down to what needs to be said. I'm going to be straightforward and tell you that the author of this book is my brother. That's why I know about it. That's why I picked it up. However, I genuinely think it is a really good book, and I definitely recommend reading it. The book starts with Legault Dramus, the main character of this tale, coming back from the Crusades. The first thing he does, however, is ask for an audience with his king. As he walks into the hall to speak to him, he announces that he is leaving his royalty behind. King Aranos allows him to do this, wishing him the best of luck in his new life. This gives Legault a sense of freedom, but it almost feels hollow. Legault, alongside his soon-to-be wife Sophia, who is princess before leaving with him into his new life as a mercenary, decide to follow a man known only as Commander. The story jumps a number of years into the future, with Legault going about his daily business with the Crusader mercenaries. Before long, they are hired to take out a band of ruffians, claiming to be led by the Crimson Flash, the very one who had fought in the Crusades himself. This is big news for them, as the Crimson Flash was never one to hurt innocent people. They agree to take the man's money and go off to find out what this is all about. When they get there, they see a man in a ridiculous red getup who claimed to be the Crimson Flash. It takes everything for Legault not to laugh at this. It's here when Legault reveals himself to the bandits as the real Crimson Flash. He got the name because the last thing his enemies saw were the flash of his red eyes. The next job they take, Legault goes with Restalaris, a girl who uses wire as a weapon. They escort an older man who claims to be on the run. He wishes to go find his daughter he had abandoned to meet her at least once. On the way there, the man is killed, but Legault and Resh decide to deliver a letter to his daughter for him. When they get back from the job, everything suddenly turns to solemn excitement. War is on the horizon. War is good for business in the world of mercenaries. However, after a while of waiting, there is talk of a peace treaty signing. The Crusader mercenaries are hired by King Aranos, the Lithelian king, to guard them if anything were to go awry. Of course things go awry and King Nero attacks Lethal. Of course this is a very abridged version of events, but in total this is a very good, simple explanation to explain what the story is. Throughout the entire book, Legault Dramus is searching for some type of purpose. He desperately searches for purpose, even if he was given the name the Crimson Flash. Legault doesn't wish that the legacy of blood and destruction he's had is all that's left for him. The book raises a lot of questions about what legacy means to various people. Consider the character Reska. Reska is dead set on revenge against his father, who had killed his mother in a drunken rage. The boy joined the Crusader mercenaries at a young age and has been training for his entire life. His entire purpose that drives him is being able to plant an arrow into his father and put it into his life. He does not care for simple terms like legacy. To him, it isn't even a thought that goes through his head. Legault struggles with what he wants his legacy to be. Even though he still fights, he wishes for more. Is his legacy a kid with his wife, Sophia? Many times throughout the book, Sophia and Legault talk about having a kid together. Perhaps Legault could find some sort of purpose in raising the next generation. However, it's extremely difficult to truly discuss the book in heavy detail without spoiling the major points that it covers. The way that it paints a beautiful picture of dread, grief, purpose, and legacy is truly one of the most genuine fantasy stories that's been released in recent years. It is completely untainted by corporate ideals. This is a work of pure fantasy from the mind of someone who just wants to make a great fantasy world and story.